What's the most life-changing phone call you ever received? My neighbor called me at 3 a.m., screaming that my dog was attacking someone in her backyard. But when I got there, I found my dog protecting a teenage girl from something horrible. Rex is a 90-pound German Shepherd rescue who's scared of his own shadow. He won't even bark at delivery drivers. So when Mrs. Chen called me in the middle of the night yelling about my vicious dog, I knew something was seriously wrong. Your dog jumped my fence and is attacking someone in my yard, she screamed into the phone. I'm calling animal control right now. I threw on clothes and ran next door. Mrs. Chen was standing on her back porch with a flashlight, yelling at Rex to get away from someone lying on the ground near her shed. As I got closer, I realized Rex wasn't attacking anyone. He was standing over a teenage girl, facing toward the house with his hackles raised, blocking someone from getting to her. Rex, come here, I called. That's when I saw a figure dart from behind the shed toward the back door of the house. It was Mrs. Chen's 19-year-old son, David. The girl on the ground was maybe 16, her clothes torn, crying and shaking. What happened here? I asked, kneeling next to her. He was trying to... She couldn't finish the sentence. Mrs. Chen came down from the porch. David said your dog attacked this girl when she was cutting through our yard. Ma'am, the girl said, her voice trembling. Your son followed me from the bus stop. He cornered me by your shed and started... Your neighbor's dog heard me screaming and jumped the fence. He saved me. Mrs. Chen's face went white. That's impossible. David is a good boy. You must be confused. I'm not confused, the girl said, getting to her feet. Your dog protected me when your son tried to do something to me. I felt sick. Rex had broken out of our yard, something he'd never done, to protect this girl. We need to call the police, I said. No, Mrs. Chen said quickly. This is just a misunderstanding. The girl is obviously confused, but the girl was already pulling out her phone. I'm calling 911 and my parents. While we waited for police, the girl told me what happened. David had been following her home from her job at the grocery store for weeks. Tonight, he'd cornered her in the alley behind the houses and dragged her into his backyard. I screamed as loud as I could, and suddenly this big dog came flying over the fence. He didn't hurt me at all, but he stood between me and that guy and wouldn't let him near me. Rex was sitting calmly next to the girl now, letting her pet him. He kept looking toward the house where David had disappeared. When the police arrived, David's story kept changing. First he said he'd never seen the girl before. Then he said she'd been trying to break into their shed. Then he claimed Rex had attacked both of them. But the girl's story was consistent, and she had injuries consistent with an attempted assault. The police asked to see our security camera footage. Our camera faced the backyard and had captured everything. The video showed David dragging the girl behind the shed, Rex jumping our 6-foot fence in one leap, and Rex positioning himself between David and the girl until I arrived. David was arrested for attempted assault and attempted rape. During the investigation, 2 other girls came forward saying David had followed them home from work and made inappropriate comments. One said he'd cornered her in a parking lot last month, but she'd managed to get away. Mrs. Chen tried to blame me for having a dangerous dog, but animal control reviewed the footage and determined Rex had acted to protect someone in distress. David was sentenced to 4 years in prison. The girl's family thanked me, but I told them Rex was the real hero. Mrs. Chen moved away 6 months later. Before she left, she came to my door one last time. I hope you're happy, she said. You ruined my son's life. Ma'am, your son ruined his own life. My dog just made sure he didn't ruin that girl's life too.
Subscribe for more.